Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wallahi wabarakatuh.
Nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayhi wa na'udzu bihi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlilhu fala hadiya lahu. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lahu wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan 'abduhu wa rasuluh. Allahumma shalli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Alhamdulillah. To start our activity in this happy morning, let's tell about the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our creator. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created 7 earth and 7 heavens. Even before the creation of human being, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the world and it contains for the human being. So that's the reason why again we must thanks a lot to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is everything. Wise men say, if someone loves Allah, he loves everything. One has Allah, he has everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our creator. Just repeat after me. Allah is our creator. Repeat after me. Allah is our creator. Please.
Allah is our creator.
What's meaning?
Allah adalah pencipta kita.
Okay. Allah is the greatest. Allah is the greatest. Repeat after me. Allah is the greatest.
Allah is the greatest.
Allah can do anything without the permission of creature. But creature cannot do anything without the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is one of the reasons why we must tell about the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created 7 earths and 7 skies. Why? To show you, to show everyone in this world that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is greatest. There is no God but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is in Arabic? There is no God but Allah. What is in Arabic? There is no God but Allah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whosoever recite La ilaha illallah in the end of his life, enter paradise. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guarantees him or her to enter paradise. So please recite more and more La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah in your life. Okay, and then we should send salawat, salutation to our Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our Holy Prophet Muhammad and his family and his companions, all of them sacrificed everything so that Islam spread out this world. So Islam come to our life, come to our family. This is because of the struggle of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why. That's one of the reasons why we should love Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We should send salawat to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, also to his family and his companion. Okay, welcome back to our materials. In the previous meeting, we learned absolute value. In the first meeting, we learned absolute value, and the second meeting, we learn about the absolute value equation. The topic that we are going to discuss today is about the absolute value inequalities. It has still a relationship with the previous materials. Absolute value equation. And then our learning objective is every student must be able to solve the problem concerning absolute value inequality. To every student should be able to solve absolute value inequality. Okay. A student is able to solve inequalities containing the absolute value. This is our learning objective. Okay, because our topic today is still related to the previous materials. That remind you about the previous materials by putting question, what is the set of all solution to this equation? This is the example of simple equation. Let me give you vocabulary today. What's the meaning of solution? Solution. What is the meaning of solution? Solution. And then what's the meaning of set of all solutions? Set of all solutions. When you were student in art school, have you ever heard about HP? Himpunan penyelesaian? Himpunan penyelesaian in English, the set of all solution. Can you translate it? What is the set of all solution to absolute value X equals to? Who can translate it?
Himpunan penyelesaian dari bilangan absolut.
Yes, Indonesian word. What is the meaning? What is absolute value in Indonesia? Bahasa Indonesia.
Nilai mutlak.
So can you translate? What's the set of solution to absolute value X equals to?
Penyelesaian penyelesaian nilai mutlak tersebut adalah.
Okay, right. Now, this problem wants us to determine all x, all real number x, such that this equation hold. Can you mention the solution to this equation? Can you mention how many solutions to this equation? Two. Can you mention them?
2 and negative
2 and negative 2. 2 and negative 2, correct. If we solve this question by the concept of the distance, the problem wants us to determine any real number x with its distance x to 0 equals to this. Any real number two units away from 0, 1, 1, 2. Was it 2 and 2, 1, 2, negative 2.
Nang ruang tamu.
Okay.
Aromanya nang ruang tamu.
Who is speaking now? Who is speaking? I hear someone speaking. Maybe it disturb our learning. Who is A? Who is A? Can you tell them to get away from there? It can disturb our learning. A. Zaidan, I have something that can disturb our learning. A. Based on this graph, based on the number line, we have the solution for x, negative 2 and 2. Now, Yeah. The solution the solution to this question are negative 2 and 2. What is the set of solution? So the set of solution to the equation is set, yeah, they set negative 2, 2. Negative 2, 2. The set of a solution to the equation negative 2, 2. Now back to inequality. Now we're trying to solve the absolute value inequality. Find out the set of solution to the simple, this is simple inequality, absolute value A, we read, equals to or less than 2. I repeat, we read absolute value A equals to or less than 2. According to the concept of the stand, we should determine any real number x with its stand if x20 equals to or less than 0. This is the solution to the equation absolute value of x equals to negative 2 and 2. But how about this? See? The distance of x to 0 equals 0 equals to, I mean, less than or less than 0. So what is the solution, or what is the set of solution to this inequality? For this equation, the absolute x equals to how many solution for this?
2.
2. Now, how many solution to this inequality? How many solution? Negative 2 and 2 are the element of the set of solution or not? Negative 2 and 2 belongs to the set of solution or not? You must find any real number x, yeah, any number x where the distance of x to 0 equals to or less than 2. You must you must find out any random number x with the property the distance of x to 0 equals to or less than 2. Now I put equation. Negative 2 and 2 are the element of the set of a solution. How do you check? How do you check some real number where say some number belongs to the set of solution or not? How do you check? How do you check? How do you check? How do you prove that some real numbers belongs to the element of the set of solution or not? I put the question. Negative 2 is one of the set of solution to this inequality or not?
Yes.
Negative 2.
Yes.
How do you know? How do you check?
Because equal to 2 or less than 2.
How do you check? How do you check negative 2 is one of the set of solution? How do you prove? How do you prove? You just replace x by negative 2. If we replace x by negative 2, so the absolute value of -2 equals 2.
2.
Okay. Similarly, if we put 2, the positive 2 in this 2 bar, inside 2 bars, or x is replaced by 2, so we have the absolute value of 2 equals 2. Now I put a question again. Is 1 solution to this inequality? 1, 1. Is 1, 1, number 1. Is number 1 solution to this inequality?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because
Because
1 less than 2.
okay, correct. Absolute value of 1 less than 2 is number 5. Is number 5 is real number 5 solution to this inequality? Not.
Not.
Why?
Because 5 more than 2.
Because absolute value of 5 is greater than 2. How about -7? Is the solution to this inequality or not?
No.
Why? What's your reason?
Because the absolute value of -7 is greater.
Okay, correct. So the shaded region on number line is the graph. Okay, it's the graph any real number that satisfies this inequality. And you see the red region, the shaded region on the number line is the graph of any real number A that satisfies this inequality. You can select any number from this red region, for example, 0, okay, -2 to -1. 3/4 is possible to be the solution to this inequality. 3/4 is possible to be the solution of this inequality or not? 3/4. 3/4.
No.
3 for, huh?
3
What
or
is it?
4 is 3 or 4 are not the solution.
3/4. If we convert it into that decimal, 0.75. 0.75. Yeah,
Yes,
3/4 is possible to be solution to this inequality or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Because the absolute value of 3/4 less than 2. So all your number are located in the red region, are the solution to this inequality. We can write all real numbers are located in the shaded region. All number that satisfies this inequality, -2 less than or equal x less than or equals to. If I put you, what's the solution? You answer all the number x that satisfies -2 less than or equals x less than or equals to. If I put you, what is the solution to this inequality? But if I put you question, what is the set or the solution to the absolute value x equal or less than 2? You should answer the set of a solution to the inequality is the set such that is the set of any variable x such that -2 less than or equals 8 less than or equals 2. So once again, if I put you a question, what is the solution to this inequality? You can answer this. If I put you a question, what is the set of solution to this inequality? You can answer with this, or you can write. So this notation can be written the closed interval -2, 2. So this set equals this closed interval -2, 2. You may write one of them. You may write one of them. You don't need to write both of them. If I put a question, what's the solution to the absolute value x less than or equals to? You may write one of them. You don't need to write both of them. You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay, I repeat again. If I put you a question, I put a question, I make a question on you. What is the solution? The solution to this inequality. The absolute value x less than or equals to. What is the solution? Solution and the set of solution are different or same?
Different.
Different. So if I put your question, what's the solution? You should write this. You can answer with this. -2 less than equals 8, 8 less than equals 2. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I put the question, what is the set of all solution to this inequality? Okay. So you may answer with this, or with this. Because this notation is equivalent to this notation. The corresponding interval notation is equivalent to this set notation. So you may write one of them. You don't need to write both of them. Understand?
Understand.
Now, if I replace 2 by 3, what is the solution? If I replace 2 by 3, I replace. You understand what I mean? By I replace. What do I mean? I replace.
Ganti.
Correct. If I replace 2 by 3, what is the solution to this inequality? Who can answer?
-3
Okay.
less than equals x less than 3.
Okay. Correct. Now, if I replace 2 by 7, what is the set of all solutions? This time, not solution, but the set of solution. If I replace 2 by 7,
Means 7 and 7.
set of all solution.
Means 7 and 7. Oh, means 7.
Close interval.
Close interval of 7 and mean 7.
Okay, correct. And let me give positive constant. Positive constant. Positive real number, I mean. Okay. What do I mean? What do I mean by saying a positive real number or positive constant? Let me be given a positive. A letter A is a positive constant or positive real number. What do I mean? A is a positive constant. A is positive real number.
A adalah angka positif.
Oh, okay, correct. Bilangan. So now I replace 2. I replace 2 by A. So what is your answer? If I put question, find out the solution. No, set up solution. Solution. Find out the solution to this inequality. If I replace 2 by A, what is the
It's
solution?
8. It's 8.
Not set up solution, but I put what is the solution to this inequality if I replace 2 by A?
Negatif A.
Minus A is less than or equal with X.
Oh, not
And
X and negative A, get gone. Negative A. Less than
negative A is less than or equal with X.
X.
And and X is less than or equal with A.
Okay, correct. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, what is the setup solution to absolute value of X less than 2? Can you tell me the difference between this problem with another a previous problem? Can it be different? Can you tell me different this problem from the previous problem? What is the solution to absolute value X less than 2?
This problem without
X less than minus 2, X more X ambuh. Bahasa Inggris susah.
I hear a girl voice. I hear a girl voice that wants to answer my question. We see. What's different? I want different. What's different? This problem from the previous problem. The first problem, absolute value X
Minus 2 kurang dari X
equals or less than 2. Want to answer? I hear the girl voice.
Hai, Muhammad Alif Kolb.
I put your question. What is different? What's different? What is different? This problem from the previous problem.
There are not equals.
There is no equality.
Equality.
Now, what is the set of solution to this inequality?
Solution.
Solution. What are solution to this inequality?
Minus 2 kurang dari X kurang dari 2.
Minus
Negatif 2 kurang dari
less
kurang dari
than
apa? Less than X.
less
Gimana
than.
ya? Minus 2 kurang dari X kurang dari 2.
Okay, correct.
X di antara X dan
So
sih?
any real number X between negative 2 and 2.
Oh. Between.
Write down. Di antara. In English, between. And the shaded region on the number line is the graph of all the solution to this inequality. Okay, once again, the shaded region on the line is the set of all solution to this inequality. If I put the equation -2 is involved or not? Involved or not? Or -2 belongs to the set of solution or not? -2.
No.
No. How about 2?
No.
No.
Okay, so the solution, wait. So the solution, what's the solution? All real number x such that -2 less than 8 less than 2. So now, what is the set of solution? The set of a solution to the inequality is the set of all real number x such that -2 less than 8, 8 less than 2. Let's answer this question. What is the set of solution, or what is the solution? What is the solution, or what is the set of solution to inequality? First, the first problem, what is the solution to this inequality absolute x equals 3 or less than 3? What's the solution?
-3
3
less than or equal x
okay,
less than or equal 3.
okay, correct. That's the answer. So the solution is only number 8 that fulfill this inequality. -3 equals 8 less than 8, 8 less than 3 or equals 3. So the set of solution, abbreviated as SS. The set of solution I write SS, abbreviated as SS. So the set of solution is the set all real number x such that -3 less than or equals 8, 8 less than or equals 3. Or we can write the closed interval, see, the closed interval -3, 3. You may write one of these. You don't need write both of them. Okay, what is the set of solution or solution? Absolute value A less than 5. I want Narisa Aulia to answer my question.
-5 less than A less than 5.
That's 5. So all real numbers A that is satisfied, -5 less than A less than 5. So the set of solution to this inequality. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not A. I miss. This is not A, but A. All real number A such that -5 less than A less than 5, or we can write open. We call it open interval. Open interval -5, 5. Open interval. Open interval. Open edges of the interval. Why? Because it's open at edges of the interval. Open at -5 and open at -5. So you should write like this. We say it interval, open interval, -5, 5. Now let's generalize it. Now let's generalize it. Suppose that A is a positive real number or positive constant. So what is the solution of this inequality?
Negative A.
Negative
Negative A less
A
than equals X
A.
less than equals A.
Okay, correct. Negative A equals less than A equals less than A. So the set of solution is any real number any real number X, not A. Once again, I make mistake. This is not A but A. Any real number A so that negative A equals or less than A equals or less than A, or we can write the closed interval negative A. Okay. What about this? This only generalization. What is the solution?
Negative A less than A less than
Negative
A
A less than
less
A
than A.
less than A.
Yeah, correct. So if you find any problems in the form this or this, in the form absolute value X less than or equals A, or in the form absolute value A or equals or less than A, you can use this theorem to solve the problem. So any problem in the form this, you can solve it by this theorem. Solving the absolute value inequality. Find out the solution to absolute value A greater or equals to. What is the zero solution to this inequality? Absolute value of A greater than 2 or equals to. Take a look at this number line. Is 0 one of the solution?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
No. Why? Why is 0 not solution to this inequality?
Because zero less than 2.
Minus 2.
Less than 2. Okay. Because 0 less than 2. Speaking about the concept of distance, which determine any real number X, with the property the distance of X to 0 must be greater than 2 or equals 2. Can you tell some real number that fulfill this inequality? Can you tell me some solution? Anybody can mention some solution to this inequality? Tell me the example for the solution.
2 minus 2 minus 3
Minus 3, 3,
4
4.
5.
Fee, or 5, fee, 5. Someone call it 5, someone call it fee. Do you know fee or 5? 5 is one of the solutions.
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Because it's
Plus
3.14.
Yeah. Because 5 can be approximated with 3.14. How about 1? How about 1? How about 1?
Oh no.
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 It doesn't belong to the set of solution. How about negative half? Negative
No.
1 over 2? No.
No.
Okay. If I replace 2 by 3, if I replace 2 by 3, what is the solution to this equality? If I replace 2 by 3, what is the solution?
3.
X
Less
greater than equals -3 or x greater less x less than equals -2 or x greater than equals to 3.
Okay, correct. Correct. So the set of solution to this equality is any real number x such as x less than or equal to -2 or x greater or equals to. This is the set of solution to this inequality. How we can write? We can write this. This is called infinity. 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 Negative infinity. Infinity. We call it negative infinity. Infinity. This is unbounded set. Unbounded set. Interval negative infinity, -2, union to infinity belongs to unbounded set. But don't worry, you can write the set of solution with this notation. Okay. Find out the set of solution to this inequality. What is different from the previous one? What is different from the first one?
There is not equal.
There is not equality.
Equal. In this time, -2 and 2 belongs to the set of all solution or not?
Not.
No. Okay. So the shaded region on the line is the graph of all real numbers x such that absolute value x greater than 2. We can write x less than -2 or x greater than 2. So the set of solution to the inequality is only over x such that x less than -2 or x greater than 2, or we can write this. Okay. Let's generalize. Suppose that a is positive real number. So what is the solution to this inequality?
X less than or equal -a.
Okay.
And x more greater or equal a.
Okay, correct. X less than or equal -a or x greater than or equals a. So the set of a solution is any real number a such that this inequality holds, or we can write with this notation, the corresponding interval notation. How about this? How about this?
X less than -a or x greater than a.
Okay, good. Ata, Puna, Gulam. Okay, right. X less than -a or x greater than a So the set of solution to this inequality is any variable A such that this inequality or the corresponding interval notation is notation. Interval is interval. Open interval negative infinity, negative A, union. Open interval A, infinity. Now, let's make conclusion. Let A be any positive constant, then absolute value W less than or equal A, if only if negative A less than or equals W less than or equal A. Absolute value W less than A, if only if negative A less than W less than A. Similarly, for number 3 and number 4. So W is variable. W may be X, variable X. W may be variable Y. W may be variable C, or W, not that. W may be variable X plus 1, 2x plus 3. W may be variable 3y minus 3. W may be variable P. Okay. Now, let's go to the problems. Now you must do the problem yourself without my help. Okay. I have four problems for you to do. This is why I have told you why in this diagram, y maybe variable a, maybe variable y, maybe variable x plus 1, maybe variable x minus 2. So apply this diagram 1 to 4 to solve this problem. Okay. Apply this diagram from number 1 to number 4 to solve this problem. Y maybe a, maybe x minus 1, maybe x plus 2. Please, I give you 10 minutes or 15 minutes to solve this problem. How many minutes do you require to solve this problem? How many minutes do you require to solve this problem? 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Now I have
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, good. 10 minutes only. Please solve this problem.
Assalamualaikum Ustaz.
Have you finished? Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have you finished?
Yes, Ustaz.
Okay. Number one, what is the solution to the inequality? Number one.
-7 is less than or equal with x, and x is less than or equal with 7.
Okay, correct. Good job. And then number two. Who can answer number two? Who can answer number two?
Me.
Good. Who is it? Mention Parel. Okay.
The solution of number is x is less than -7
-7.
or and x is more than 7.
Okay, greater
Or
than
greater.
7. Okay, good, correct. Now, number three. Who can solve number three? Number three. The absolute value v, x minus 1 less than or equals to.
Can I again, sir?
Oh, Panel.
Yeah.
Okay.
The solution of number 3 is -1 is less than or equal with x, and x is less than or equal with 3.
Number three.
Solution of number 3 is -1 is less than or equal with x, and x is less than or equal with 3.
Okay, correct. Correct. -1 less than or equals 8, 8 less than or equals 3. This is mistake. The set of the solution is mistake. Not 7, but minus 1, 3. This is correct. -1 less than or equals 8, 8 less than or equals 3. Okay, correct? And then number 4.
Yeah, Ustaz.
Okay.
X less than -5. X greater 1.
This is
salah.
Yeah. Solution. Try again. Let's first try again. Okay. Try again. So according to our theorem, so x plus 2 less than -3 or x plus 2 greater than 3. So by adding -2 to all sides, left side and the right side, we can cancel 2. We can cancel 2. Adding -2 to all sides, we have x plus 2 -2 less than -3 minus 2, I mean. Yeah. Adds once again, add -2 to the left side and right side of this inequality. -2. We add -2. Why? To cancel 2. You know, 2 equals 0. So we have x less than -3 minus 2. Okay, I'm mistake. Sorry, I'm mistake. Huh? Negative. So x, you are x less than -5. X less than -5 and or x greater than 1. So mention your answer again. Mention your answer again. Mention your answer.
X less than negative
Negative
5,
5.
X more 1.
Greater than 1. So I'm sorry. I have made mistake. This is not 1. This is 1, but negative 5.
Correct.
So the set of all solution to this inequality. So you can change. You can change x less than negative 5. Negative 5 or x greater than 1.
Yeah.
That is the correct one. This is incorrect. Not 0, but it is negative 5. X less than negative 5 or x greater than positive 1. So the set of all solutions to this inequality is all real number x subset x less than negative 5, less than negative 5, or x greater than positive 1. Okay, I think time is running out, and I want to remind you that the material for post-test will be taken from my model. So learn all materials of my model and prepare yourself to have the post-test. And before ending this lesson, I want to give you exercise. Open my model, do evaluation C, take 27 to 28, and solve the problems. Problem number 1 and 2 by using the theorems. The theorem. And then I thank you for your attention. And let us say together, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.